Welcome to the Wammo Gonzo podcast. We are live on Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. Coming to you with episode 145. Oh, shit, 146. Remember I called like 18 episodes ago? I was like, some weird shit's going to happen during this episode. Now we're going to put that spiritual shit into the universe, and it's just going to happen. So we're here, episode 146. We had, what was it, 2 weeks off or a week? I think it was just a week. Off.
I think a week.
A week off. Our guy, Mr. Tyler here, he had to go and enjoy himself for the last week. Tyler, where were you at the last week?
Tyler was in none other than...
Where were you at?
Florida.
He said I was in the GTA 6 map before GTA 6.
Landed in Key West.
Damn,
baby.
I heard that airport's like weird as shit because it's so small. And
it's very tiny.
You look like you're about to like crash in the water when you're coming in, and then it looks like you're about to like crash in the water.
Dude, I thought I was going to crash into the fucking CVG on the way in. I felt it. Plane was shaking on the way back. I thought we were doing a little flip.
Delta?
Little flip-flop. No, I do a little bit of AARP. You know what I mean?
AARP?
No, an Alcoholics Anonymous, but we flew AA.
Oh, shit. He flew American on this timepiece.
Yeah, there you go. There's the little Key West airport. It's about how big it is.
It's like we can hold 4
Yay
planes.
size. It only holds 4 planes or so. The plane's so tiny it wouldn't even reach the little fucking thing. So they had to like walk us outside the building, line up.
They're like, y'all are on the tarmac. Y'all can
tarmac
fucking be here.
Couldn't reach.
Damn.
Couldn't reach.
It's real as shit.
The boy. Yeah.
Damn, who's the...
a little hard.
Who's the fucking attorney fella?
The attorney. That's my attorney.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to Key West.
Damn, I've never been to Key West.
We drove up 2 hours up to Isla Mirada. There's a lot of Italian stuff going on there. There's a lot of Latino stuff going on there.
Damn.
But
Cuban?
Our homie. Now, Cuban's more south.
I didn't know if there was Cubans.
80 miles to Cuba. Our homie, this fella, his parents had a condo in Isla Mirada, so we kind of got to hang out there.
Was it like their condo, or is it like a Verbo?
It was a real condo that owned by the parents of the man.
Oh, shit. They're like, yeah, we got a condo down in Isla Mirada.
To be honest, I don't know how they afford it.
Don't ask.
You know, Delhi family, but I don't ask questions. You know, it's not coming out of my checkbook, so...
Damn.
It was really nice. We got to hang out down there. I don't think they're going to charge us because it was his parents' house, and
just
they're
get
pretty
hit
nice.
with a Venmo request in like a month, like for fucking cleaning fees.
I'll pay for the rental. You know what I mean? The fucking caravan, but I'm not paying for that. I mean, it was respectful and all. I might throw them a quick 100 if they beg me, but you know, I'll give it to them. But it was nice.
Like all you get. Accept it or not, that's it.
I mean, if we all threw 100, it was about 6 of us. They could make it work.
Yeah.
I cleaned up the place before we left. You know, all the little man hairs in the shower. You know, when you sleep with 6 boys. You ever slept with 6 guys? There's a little bit of man hairs in the shower. We had 2 showers. They all had a little bit of pubic.
Damn.
A little bit of pubic.
See, I don't even get how that occurs if you shave. It's just like the guys that don't think
they shave.
Yeah, they're just like, let it bush.
Bush is all right. You know what I mean? A little bit of bush light. Never hurt anybody.
Damn.
But once it gets to that point where it's like, you know, this
crunchy
long,
and shit. Yeah.
You can get it to about 0.75 of an inch. But once you get past the 1 inch marker, it's like it's time to shave, Bubba. And if you don't, man, prayers up to your lady if she's going down there deep sea diving. So it was a good time. We went snorkeling. We went parasailing. Damn. I showed you a picture of me parasailing. They took photos of us landing. I'm gonna pull that up.
It's just like looks like a picture of the swings at Kings Island, but you're just out there.
Exactly. We were really out there with it. About 400 feet up in the air is about as far as you can go.
How was coming back down?
Nice.
Did y'all hit hard as fuck?
No, they're pretty. They're pretty well.
Bundle.
Nate's gonna put his crust on my phone. I gotta wash it off.
Wrong.
They, what do you call it? No, they knew what they were doing. Landing us. You can only go 400 feet up, but they're like, that's the law, but I've seen people go higher than that, and it's like, well, we don't want to go higher.
Jurassic Park 3 type of shit.
Damn, I feel it. Parasailing, snorkeling is not really my favorite thing.
Yeah, well, people and the viewers got to understand, there's a difference between snorkeling and fucking deep sea diving.
Scuba diving. There's a huge difference.
There's a big difference. Snorkeling, you're just kind of up at the top. You're floating around, looking around, seeing the little fishies there waving back.
It's much more work than scuba diving. Scuba diving, you don't have to worry about breathing. You're underwater. You got the tank. You're good.
Breathe through your mouth, though.
You don't got to worry about the waves. You're underwater. But it was pretty windy that day, so the boat was tip-topping back and forth the whole time.
Did you get you some Dramamine?
What's that?
The anti-motion sickness medicine.
I can handle boats pretty well. I mean, the parasail wind was kind of jerking me a little bit. But that's why I was like, real quiet up in the air, just like trying not to throw up for real. So I'm glad I wasn't hungover that day, or I would have, threw up a little bit. But I was kind of just like up there with the other guy, like, sitting there like, this is pretty fun, man. He's like, so how you doing?
He's like, hey, you got time for short talk?
and I think he was feeling some shit too, because he got real quiet and we were kind of just sitting there looking at our toes, looking at the sea.
Who was it? Was it another guy from the trip with you?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like a random fucking tour guide guy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I wouldn't go up there with one of them fuckers. But
he's like, so you like the view?
Back on the snorkeling in the boat, swapping back and forth. There was like 30 people on the boat. A lot of the older people were getting like seasick. I saw this one dude like looking down.
Jesus.
Like
he thought it was the end of the world.
He just looked like I thought he was going to throw up the whole time. Like he was just like sitting like
Jesus.
This. And the boat captain's like, you all right, bud? You need a peppermint? And he's just like sitting
it's
down.
Like that's the old cure for seasickness.
They're just passing out peppermints to motherfuckers. Yeah, cure your seasickness.
Damn. Peppermint cure seasickness.
Couple people got seasick. I think one lady threw up off the back end. But
like, there's this morning's continental breakfast.
I'm kind of used to boats a little bit, so I'm like, this ain't nothing. Just like focus on something out there and find a buoy or something, hang out.
Look at the pelican.
And the one dude was like, pick your favorite cloud and I'll find you a peppermint. I'm like looking at the clouds.
That was his like.
I'm like this. I'm like, this makes it worse. Fuck the clouds. Yeah.
He said, pick a cloud, I'll get you a peppermint.
Bro, that was his bit. And he tried telling everyone like he's homeless. That's like his bit. He had some like,
he's like, I live on the beach in a shack.
Raggedy, like, I don't know what
bro,
you call
like
that.
There's those people out there. Like they literally will be beach bums and they'll do like little oddball tasks to get their rum and shit.
That's his vibe.
Yeah.
He was a very fit guy.
He had the
nice little like, I don't even know what you call the raggedy shit. But he had it going on, but his hairline was like back to the middle of his head.
Braids or some shit?
It wasn't braids. It was that fucking funky shit where it looks like you are a little beach bum. Like,
Carlos?
I don't know what the fuck you call that shit. But he's playing his little Bob Marley, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, dreads.
They weren't dreads. Anyways, I don't like scuba diving. I couldn't fucking breathe, you know what I mean? I was in the water for maybe...
Oh, you mean snorkeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 minutes or so, and I'm just like, I'm not getting too far from the boat, because what if I get fucking stuck out here? You know, I got these goofy fucking gay flippers on my feet. I'm trying to swim, and it's like pulling me down.
Yeah, there's a technique to that shit.
And I was like, no, I can't. For one, I got asthma, so I can't breathe to begin with. For two, the fucking snorkel goggles are in my nose. So I'm only breathing out of my mouth. So I was like kind of panicking a little bit. I'm like, I need to get back to the boat.
And then like it's weird because like I've snorkeled before and I'm going to here soon in like in a week or so. But like you're breathing, it's just through the tube. It's like,
yeah.
You got to like allow it to go out the tube. Mm-hmm. Then you're like, all right, I've breathed out.
Yeah, you do.
Now you're like breathing in and then like a little water will get in the top.
Exactly. It's not that fucking fun, to be honest with you. So, but it was a good experience to know. Like, I went scuba diving. Probably not interested in doing it again.
Yeah.
The guys wanted to go and do it the day after, and I'm like, no, I'm
They
cool.
wanted to do it again. They're like,
They
we
did.
want to see the seashell.
And that was like near the end of the trip, and I was like, you know what?
I'm gonna just get
I'm
some
gonna just
pizza
have
and
a
drink a
Tyler
beer.
day.
Yeah.
I did. I found like a Modelo in the fridge. I'm like, there's a little Enrico's pizza around the fucking corner.
That's what I mean. Yeah, cool.
And that was good shit. That was like some Italian New York, like the shit you try to pick up, but it just like falls
Flops.
down.
Like,
but it's like you need two hands to pick it. But it's some good jizz.
Damn.
Good
What was
time.
the best food you had on the trip?
I don't know. Everyone was telling me like you gotta get the fish, the mahi mahi, the fucking
black
snapper.
and mahi mahis. That's from like down in there. The snapper.
Yeah.
They catch that locally.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a fish guy though.
Mm.
I had some deviled eggs one of the nights at the restaurant. I think they had some like oysters in them or something.
Oh shit! Oyster devil eggs. That's different. That's a different type of steak.
I don't know if they were oysters. After that, it's mostly like steak or chicken sandwiches. I'm more of like a chicken sandwich guy, not a fisher. Like
Yeah.
I get the vibe, but it's like, and then I had a couple of Cubans one night, and then another Cuban the other night.
It's like ham and like cheese.
Well, they fucking do it up. It's like, you know, it's got the cum drip back coming out of it. It's like a Reuben, but it's a Cuban. Should have. I was pretty bloated by the end of the night. I couldn't even finish my Bud Light. I'm like, I'm just going to bed, man. That kind of vibe.
Woke up with it like half fucking there
Yeah,
still.
it's still like cold. Wake up. Everyone was like making coffee. I'm like, fuck this. 9 a.m., grab a Bud. They weren't doing anything, though. It's like I drink 10 Bud Lights, and I'm kind of just like, I'm not feeling nothing.
Were they like, something tells me you were on like a Vegas vibe there.
Yeah.
You're like, because it's like vacation, like Vegas Zona. It's like, let's do it. Let's just get here. Let's do it.
I was
And then
waiting
some
for
tells
them
me
to
they were
party
like,
with me.
we'll have 2 beers and maybe a cheeseburger. And
I was waiting
that's
for
as
them to
turn as
party
we
with
get.
me.
And they did
They-
end up.
They kind of did. I saw him grab a quick little like Bud Light seltzer out of the fridge or something. And I'm like, okay, maybe he's gonna play around with me, but he's just like,
Because you ain't never spend much time with the other like cadets. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So they were like, you're kind of like watching them, like seeing like,
just like drinking and watching.
like kind of studying them there for a
That's
second.
You do
Ain't
gotta
necessarily
study.
judging them, but studying them. Like, all right,
Yeah.
which one's gonna be like down to get
Yeah.
weighed with me? You know what I mean?
There wasn't really a weighed head. There was like a half waiter, but
He kind of was like 1 foot in, 1 foot
Yeah.
out type of
they'd rather just, watch YouTube videos all night kind of thing. We did that a couple times. It was a good vibe, but one day I was like, fuck this. I need to find out how to get drunk. So I'm like, we're at the bar. I'm like, IPA. I took 2 IPAs. I'm like,
Oh, that'll hit you in the gut. Yeah.
two 7-8%ers. I'm like, I'm feeling something now. I got a little gay with one of the kids. I was like, we're taking pictures, and I had my arm around him for the picture. I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of just dreaming, and I didn't realize I was like rubbing his back and like playing with his armpit a little bit. And I'm like, wait a second. Was I just touching you? He's like, yeah, I thought you were trying to make me laugh. And so just like, my bad. I'm just used to weeing with my
They
girlfriend.
seem like they're very like, what do you call it? Like these guys you were with were very closed off from the world. Like they're really kind of like PC world. You know what I mean? Like that's about as far as they go.
I don't know. They've been around the world. You would think that, but then he's like, yeah, I was in fucking Ireland fucking the other day. And I'm like, he's in fucking Ireland. And then he's like, I was in Dublin 2 days ago. And I'm like, all right, this guy's been around. So
Yeah.
you get the vibe that they're in their little cornhole pocket. But no, these guys, they'll surprise you. It's like they pull the wild card on you. Like, I was just in Bosnia last weekend.
Pull out some Ritalin or something.
I wish. That'd be nice.
They were just like probably 10 o'clock bedtime.
Nah, at first I thought they were going to be like that, just like take it easy vibe, but we stayed up till like 2 a.m. a couple nights fucking watching YouTube all night.
Hey. I would have been out on the beach crawling with the crabs or some shit, you know what I mean? I would have been like,
I think I was the guy who's
Nate,
kind
do it for us.
I think I was the guy who wanted to like have my little like alone time, go up to bed early, watch some YouTube videos,
I get it.
and
FaceTime the lady, check in.
Yeah.
I get
That
it.
kind of thing.
So I gotta ask, right? You went down to the Keys, right? Key West, they're famous for key lime pie. Did you get some key lime pie in Key West?
Yeah, these motherfuckers were
Good.
jerking off for the key lime pie. Be careful.
Good. Yeah, it's like, how the fuck, if you said no
Actually,
there,
I don't think I ate any, but I watched them eat some.
It's like, no Garrett's, go to Chicago, no Portillo's.
That's fine.
Cold beer, 21 Jump Street.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I can't believe you didn't try that. Like, that's where it's famous for. Like,
That's
the
where
key
it comes
lime
from.
pie.
That's where key limes
Shit,
come
I think
from.
there's even like a Margaritaville down there, like a Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville or something.
Down there at Duval Street, they got quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah.
A couple Bourbon Street gay bars, you know.
Jeez.
A couple free shots from some fellow homosexuals.
Dang.
And it was nice. One of them was getting a little creepy, though. I'm glad he was, like, around the corner, like, tapping on the other guy's neck a little bit. He's like, like just whispering in his ear.
He was like when we start drinking fucking Red Bulls and eating candy type shit. Like that's
He's like, let me tell you something. Just like gets him real close to his ear. And he was like a grizzly kind of gay guy.
Oh,
so
shit.
One of them bear.
Bear.
Yeah. But they were cool. Chatted with them a bit. He's like, if you go in that back room back there, it's for men only, and they'll fill up your asshole. I'm like, I'm cool on all that, brother. Like,
Holy shit.
He's like, I saw him go back there this morning. I'm like, oh, that's good for him. I'll hang out here.
It's kind of scary.
It is.
You had to like really like watch your back on
You
that
did.
trip, kind of like.
Only in certain spots. You
Yeah.
gotta watch your back. Yeah,
Dang,
watch the hole a little bit.
that's a vibe.
But-
How long were you there for?
But if you hang out with them and they buy you like free drinks, it's like, hey, I'll see you later.
How long did you go there for?
A week, 6 days,
Holy
something
shit.
like that.
That's wild.
Yeah, I think Key West, Duval Street was the most fun. That's
Mhm.
the
Like the
near
center
the
stage
southernmost part, 80 miles to Cuba.
that whole area. Mile zero and shit.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, down in the fucking like, if you look at the map, it looks like you're just on a little dot. You're not even on Florida. You're just on like in the ocean, basically.
Damn.
That's
Yeah,
basically
it kind of got me juicing, honestly, because like I seen you were down there and I was like, damn, bro. I even like dropped the pin on you and like I seen you were at a movie theater or something. Y'all
Yeah,
went
we
and
saw the
movie.
Minecraft movie.
Damn.
Mhm.
Yeah. Fucking Jack
That
Black.
was like the last night we were there.
I
'Cause we
seen-
talked about it all trip. We're like, Minecraft movie. And
Do
it turned
that
out
chicken
pretty
jockey fucking
good. Chicken
shit.
jockey!
You throw
Dude,
popcorn on the ceiling. And
I
shit.
wish. Dude, that's
I
a
don't know
vibe.
why everyone's doing that shit. They just
No, people were in the theater like yelling, clapping, like chicken jockey,
Dang,
like
that
when it
actually
came. Yeah, it's we didn't know about like the TikToks and the memes until after. We're like, why is everyone? He's like, I'm Steve, and everyone just like claps. And then he's like, chicken jockey, and everyone fucking loses their shit. There was 2 people dressed as like Minecraft characters in the theater.
Damn, they were just up in there in a block type shit.
Yeah.
They was in a block for real.
I could just tell they were busting the whole time till the end, like waiting for the chicken jockey to come out. But that's a vibe.
Damn, that is a vibe. How
I
was
saw
it?
the Minecraft movie, bro. It was kind of a good movie.
Damn, I kind of got to see that shit for
You
real.
do.
The
It was
last
worth it.
theater movie I saw just didn't let me down, or kind of let me down. Like I got to see a good one soon.
Was that in yours?
Oh shit, that's what people do. They start like fighting.
Yeah.
You got an
They
AK
start
and that motherfucker.
I saw one that had fireworks in there.
Fucking villager at an AK.
Watch for the AK.
Bro, that's some good shit right there. But
That's a
not.
vibe.
It was like such a meme retarded movie. Like it was kind of just like a vibe. Like you knew what to expect going into the Minecraft movie. So it was like,
Oh, you know you had some little kids like.
oh, they were jizzing.
Oh,
And the only one who could have fucking played that character was Jack Black. It's like no one else could have given you that
Pulled that
same
off.
vibe.
Yeah.
It's like whatever type of energy he has, he had to do it.
pay him for
Had to pay his ass School of Rock, motherfucker. So it was a vibe.
Damn, that's a vibe. Yeah, but it kind of got me juicing, man. I seen you were down there. I'm like, nah, shit. I'm gonna be like a couple 100 miles south of you here in a couple weeks, you know. Camy's going to be Grand Cayman, Jamaica, Bahama. What's that song? It's like Jamaica, Bahama.
Come on, pretty mama.
Yeah, I don't know the lyrics either. I'm just like humming that shit. But I'm excited because like not only is like the food all free type shit, so I'm gonna poop out. Like I'm gonna poop out for real.
Dang. Yeah, I came back on like a fucking diet kind of vibe.
I get
I'm
it.
like I need to
for
drink.
A week. Yeah.
But I'm not drinking. I'm just kind of taking the poopy.
Yeah.
Might go to the store, get a cup of ramen later, and that's about it. Call it a night.
I get it. Yeah, I'm just excited because I'm gonna have like Jamaican jerk chicken. I've never had jerk style chicken. Like, I mean, I know they probably have it here in Cincinnati at some hood spots.
It's the
but like,
sauce,
do.
right? The jerk
had
sauce.
That one place I wanted to try it for a while.
I've never even had it.
I think it closed.
They had one in OTR, like a food truck kind of thing.
Yeah, there was one in Clifton. It was called Island Fridays. I think.
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah,
I never tried it either. Never tried Jamaican jerk chicken, so I'm gonna like get it there in Jamaica. But like, I also heard one of the nights because we eat in like a dining room, I guess, at dinner time on the cruise. So it's like one of the nights they do a steak and lobster night for us. You know what I mean? Like a fillet and lobster night, and it's like you can order as much as you want, right?
Damn.
So like during lunch, during the day, they have the like buffet, and just all you can eat. They also have during breakfast, you can either eat in the restaurant itself or go to the buffet for breakfast. And it's all you can eat. But like, yeah, I was telling my girl, I was like, I'm going to order like 5 lobster toasts. Like, I don't even care. And you don't even tip them either. Like, because your gratuity's already paid. Yeah, like you already prepay your gratuity.
Gratuity?
Yeah. So it's like.
Do you guys ever get off the ship, though?
Yeah, 3 times for Grand Cayman, Jamaica, and then
how long do they
Coco
allow you to hang out?
You get a whole full day.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not fucking locked on the ship all day.
No. And then the rest of the days, I mean, there's so many things to do on that fucking ship. It's insane. Like, I'm excited. Like, I'm going to be doing it all. I'm going to be going to the hockey fucking rink. I'm going to be going to the basketball court. I'm going to be going to the comedy show, the fucking whatever you call it, the Broadway shows. I'm going to be doing the fucking karaoke, fucking all of the shit. I mean, there's just so much to do.
It's a whole community on the ship.
It is.
I was thinking I might have to save up for next year. Do that next
I mean,
year.
I've never been on one, so I'll have to touch base on it. Not next week, but a couple weeks after, and just like fill in too, because it's like I'm ready for it. Like it was probably like what was the weather like when you were down there? I mean, I'll be even more south.
79.
I mean, I feel like I'll be pushing 80s, 90s for real, like that shit.
By that time,
because I'm closer to the equator where I'm heading to. I mean, if you look at like a map of Florida, our entire cruise consists of cruising the entire like around Cuba. That's what it like consists of, right? Because like Grand Cayman's like southwest of Cuba, Jamaica's directly south of Cuba, and then like Coco Cay, which is in the Bahamas, is like northeast of Cuba. So like I'm just excited as shit to be like down there in the Caribbean. Like that's literally what it's called. That's why it's Royal Caribbean. I'd never even like realized that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be in the Caribbean balling with amphibians. I think that's the lyric. There's like a Jeezy song. He's like, I'm balling, you beepers double dribbling in the Caribbean with fishes and amphibians.
Can he even say that though?
Oh yeah,
some of them like
I've been fucking with OGZ a lot.
Some of them
lately.
brown skin guys.
So like I think OGZ's Mexican ethnicity, but
that's
like,
what I was gonna guess.
Yeah, I've been fucking with OGZ lately because he just dropped a song with Burner. Burner just dropped a song with OGZ. That shit's been going hard as fuck. It's off Burner's new tape.
Burn.
Bruh, for real, I've been fucking with Burner. It's off his new Carbon mixtape, his EP. Dang. Yeah, just like, I don't know, bro. Like, that's a vibe. Burner and OGZ, that shit's just been hitting. But, man, back to, like, kind of, like, reality of this, like, little metropolitan city, you know what I mean? Supposedly there was, like, a huge fucking Democrat protest in Washington Park.
Really?
Back on the 6th of April. Like, it was a huge protest. It was a whole Democrat protest in Washington Park.
OTR, Washington Park.
Yep.
What were they protesting?
Just fucking Democrats, just protesting. It was the anti-Doge hands-off protest.
Stop checking where my money's going, motherfuckers.
Yeah. They're just literally
I don't think
pissed.
they know why they're protesting, to be honest.
I mean, these are the type of people that were there, you know what I mean? Like, those were the type of people.
Yeah, I could figure as much.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to stare at that picture any longer.
Don't. It's going to spawn in.
Exactly. You
The hands
these
off
type of like
protest.
North Sider ladies that are like,
Dude. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a whole different.
I was in North Side.
You can
the other
almost
day.
like spot it on them. Like you can just tell that's a Democrat lady.
Let's see.
Despite rain and flooding, and hundreds of people gathered at Washington Park in City
Oh,
Hall
yeah, it was
today
like
for the
pouring
Cincinnati
rain.
hands-off protest.
It's like
That
God was
organized
even
by
like, get
groups
out of
like
here.
Indivisible and Planned Parenthood Action Fund, among others. People carried signs showing their concerns over the Trump administration's policies, including healthcare, education, and veteran services. Another protest is planned for May 1st for International Workers' Day.
International Workers' Day. They're not going to be at work if they're protesting. What's International Workers' Day?
I have no clue.
Could you try again?
No clue. International Workers' Day.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Even she don't even fucking know. She don't even know.
International Workers' Day, motherfucker. So I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch
It's
that.
just Labor
Could
Day.
you please?
Labor Day.
They're changing the name.
It wasn't politically correct enough.
Labor
You have
is racist,
labor
and misogynist,
is
and sexist.
misogynistic.
Yeah, labor. Are you referring to sex labor?
Bro, all
'Cause
the
that's-
comments on here are just making fun of these fuckers. Like, it's just hilarious.
Jesus.
Hands off our stolen money. Some guys like, God bless Trump and Elon.
You know he's in his like fucking cabin over in like fucking like Somerset, Kentucky, commenting.
Fuck. Bro, it's like
Somerset, Kentucky. I don't even
some
know where it's
fucker
at,
said
but it's a
paid,
place.
paid protester. So sad.
Oh, it probably is like a paid fucking event.
I've heard they're like actually paying people to protest, though.
Yeah, I believe that. No problem with an extra 50
Some
on the
mook.
SNAP benefit.
I failed to see any signs saying that price of eggs are down.
Damn. Did you hear that shit? Fucking like a fucking ray gun or some shit.
We won't have to worry about that. Soon we'll get free bread if we wait in line.
Oh my god.
Socialism?
Damn.
Capitalism, if you ask me.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's just a different type of internet.
Yeah,
out here.
the other thing that you missed while you were gone was the flooding.
I totally missed the flooding.
Bro,
I came
yeah.
back and I was hoping to see like this motherfucker
Oh,
underwater.
I know like Kellogg was fucked.
I missed it. Dude, I
Bro.
see,
You know,
I
like,
seen a fucking like truck with his fucking in front of Coney Island. All the fucking dirt where the fucking shit was at, the water. And then there was like a truck with the fucking back window beat out and the truck was like up on a fucking bush. It was like up on a bush in front of like Kellogg. I'm like, somebody did.
somebody got stuck and we're like,
Yeah,
we got to punch out the
we
window.
need a bigger boat in this motherfucker. I don't know what happened. It doesn't look like
Bro,
they
you
were
know the
driving.
Four Seasons was like,
Dude, I swear that had to be underwater.
oh, that's
Four
what I'm-
Seasons had to be like the fucking gift shop down there had to be like
gift shop,
what I'm
the
saying.
restaurant down
that's
below.
what I mean. The
bar.
Pirates Den or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm just thinking of the people like tied up there, like their boats were probably like raised up a couple feet, just like on top of the dock.
Bro, you should have seen it. There was people like, what's the park down there at Smale? Like, obviously,
that was
like,
underwater.
that shit reached all the way to the Bengals Stadium, and like the Bengals Stadium was like a little
what I'm
under
saying.
for real.
I was kind of pissed because when I got back, shit was normal. I was like, I want to see some
River
like
levels
flood.
went down, yeah. But like they like, what's that called? Is that called Marion Way right
Yep.
there at Smale Park? There was like the fucking like, you know, like the, what is that called? The African American Music Museum right there.
Oh wait, no, they have a African American museum.
Bro, they like,
But
they
they
were
also
digging
have the what is they called?
Andrew J. Brady.
Hall of Fame. They have like an
that's what I
African
was referring
something
to.
Hall of Fame.
So like right there was like this big puddle, and like I watched, like there was like fucking carp stuck in the puddle, And like after the river levels went down, there's just a bunch of fish all right there. They were all like taking them and walking and throwing them over the fucking thing and shit.
Launching them.
Like, dude, it was.
Like, that's not bad. A little carp. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Throw it in the bucket.
The fucking cabana got like underwater too.
That whole place was probably under.
Oh, yeah. They had to push back their fucking opening date to scene. Yeah, like it was like pretty bad, but
see, I missed
it's not as bad as before, like, you know, before our time. Like, Nate, can you look up like what was the worst floods of Cincinnati? Obviously, the worst one was like
one back
1800, like two. But yeah, there was one in like 1802 though. That was like taller than the fucking
building. There's a picture of the hitching post on Kellogg like underwater in the building, like it's on the wall. It's like back in 97.
1937 is widely considered the worst flood in Cincinnati's history, with the river reaching a peak of 80 feet, which I'm pretty sure that it crested here the other day at 60 feet. So it was up a whole 20 more feet.
Water outside the Fountain Square.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, that's how far it reached.
Banks
like,
was
you can
underwater.
find pictures. Yeah. Oh, bro.
Kill a queen,
bro, literally. Like, back then, like, it reached that high. Like,
that's crazy.
I remember I sent a picture in, like, our group chat.
I think they had canals back then, though. Like, people were just driving around on boats.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's, like, think about that shit happening. Like, people were just driving up 5th Street on a boat.
1930, though. You think they still had canals back then?
Oh, yeah.
That's how people got
was
around.
Definitely still, like, the little canal.
That's how people got around, just on boats.
When did the Over the Rhine Canal, like, close? That's a good question. That's a really good question.
There's always some conspiracy people like the canals are still there. They just put pavement on top of
them. Yeah.
It's like underneath Cincinnati.
Yeah, the name Over the Rhine originates from the Miami and Erie Canal.
Dang.
German immigrants who settled in the area.
They just thought it was Germany. They're like, this the Rhine.
They compared crossing the canal to crossing the Rhine
River.
River in Germany. The canal, which ran from Cincinnati to Toledo, was crucial for trade and transport. I'm trying to think. That was completed in 1828.
That's a little
decommissioned.
Let's see when it was decommissioned.
57.
They just fucking put sand in it and called it a day.
It's like, think about that though. That shit wasn't even like, that was 1 lane wide. So like, what would you do if another boat's coming? They're just like,
dang, it was.
I don't even know.
It was closed. Like it's where Central Parkway is.
Okay.
But it was closed literally for the subway, which doesn't exist.
They closed it for the subway, which
so
they didn't build.
I guess it was closed in like the 1990s.
90s?
Early 90s.
Damn, that's when they started developing everything.
Early 1900s, not 90s.
Gee, I'm like, bro, they didn't have a canal back in my day.
No.
So I was reading this other little bit. It was talking about how, like, of course, the the tariffs and shit like that, which they put a pause on.
Except for China.
They the whole reason of these tariffs is not to only just like tax the fuckers that are sending their products into the U.S., but to tax them so hard with the tariff tax that
they build companies here.
And then like all those like manufacturing jobs, which are just like conveyor belt jobs, like do the same thing all day long, that they pay like people in China like 10 cents to the dollar to do.
Yeah, slaves basically.
We're just going to have AI take it over. And it's like,
I don't know.
Just have AI do the conveyor jobs.
Maybe they'll just build factories here. Maybe people will be working. I think he's using the tariffs more as leverage to push people to actually work here, to come here, and not just, import their shit like they're doing. And everyone's like, oh my God, the price of fucking shit's going to go up to $10. My Nintendo Switch is going to be $450.
Oh, they're tripping about the price of iPhones going up next release. Like,
bro, it's all retarded because, like, maybe it will, maybe it won't, but everyone's crying about some what if. It's all like, what if? Nothing.
And then everyone
happened.
Tripped out because crypto dropped a dick.
Yeah.
I think the low
Stock
it reached
market.
was like 76 or something, 74 maybe.
Probably.
Is the lowest it hit on this little bit.
But That just means buy it. It just means keep buying it.
And then everyone in the stock and 401ks are like, my money, motherfucker. They got pissed about it.
Yeah, everyone's kind of panicking for no reason. Because look what happened. Now it's on pause for 90 days, and you guys just look like mooks sitting there, like, playing with these sticks. Except for China. I think we just need to come up with some fair trade deals. Because America is kind of getting screwed.
Oh, we've been getting fucked.
We've just been taking it, you know.
We've been getting absolutely fucked.
So I don't get the pushback to some of this shit, especially with like the government efficiency shit, because that's all of our tax money. Don't you want to know where it's going? They're like, no, send it to transgenders in Africa. They deserve it. Like, okay, they can have it, I guess. Send it to Iran for Teletubbies on the TV. Okay.
It's fucking bad.
And everyone's like, where's the proof? Where's the proof that it's going to fucking, you know what I mean, monkeys in Zimbabwe? It's like, they're telling you this shit. They wouldn't be lying to your face publicly. They've got the receipts. But it's fine. I mean, he could literally, like, I don't even know, bro. He could pay, like, every citizen $2 million tomorrow, and they'd be like, no, he's a piece of shit. It's like nothing is ever going to make these fucking people happy. So in the end, it really doesn't matter what happens. Like, nothing is going to make them happy. They're always going to have something to bitch about.
Always.
So let them be their little, like, robots.
Little click.
Let them be their little bots like me. Orange man bad. Orange man bad. Bang, bang, bang.
That's all it's
let them go to Washington Park and get fucking rained on like some half of mooks, you know.
That's how it goes, though.
And they don't realize how dumb they look, but they think they're right. And they all think they know what they're talking about. Like they're all economists or some shit. Like, no, dude, you just read some shit on Facebook. So it's all a big joke to me. I'm not affected by the tariffs. Are you affected by the tariffs?
I don't feel affected.
I don't feel affected. It must not be real.
So that's really where we got to start thinking.
We'll see. They're kind of just laying the groundwork for everything that's to come. You know, coming from fucking Joe Biden's America, it's not so easy to just fucking flip the switch overnight kind of thing. So they did the same thing back in 2017. They did the tariffs. They laid the groundwork. And then, look, we were fucking cooking for the rest of the fucking 3 years or so. So I have no doubt that they can do it again until they hit us with another COVID or something. It's like we could never win, even if like things are going amazing. They're just going to fuck it up. So we'll see.
But yeah, like you said, there's always something for them to be complaining about. It's just like let them
go
off in their little space. Let them complain.
They're just going to complain.
That's
like
all
you
it's
could
ever
literally
about.
Fucking do anything for them. They're just going to complain.
That's just how it's going to be.
That's how it's going to be.
So, besides all this fucking political soup, you know what I mean? I got a couple other things I was talking about. Coachella just happened.
Dang.
That's
I saw
always
some fucker break into Coachella.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some crazy videos,
shit.
bro. I watched like 20 Mexicans with their like
Damn.
fucking food carts break down a fence to go sell food in the middle of Coachella.
Damn.
Yeah, like that was a vibe. I was like, hell yeah, power to the people, you know what I mean? It's like you're not going to make these mooks pay $32 for a cold fucking Little Caesar slice. Dang. Like they're going to go pull up on you in the little food cart and whip you up
some good shit.
Empanadas and shit.
Be like,
yeah.
Like, that's good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So that shit happened, but it's like I was actually talking to Hogan about this shit. It's like a lot of people when they go to these like music festivals and shit, like people like they know what's gonna happen, but they never prepare for it. It's like just like it's like let me think of this shit the best way possible, because I can't even compare it to like a Bengals game, because people prepare for a Bengals game. They show out at fucking Longworth. They got their beer, they got their hot dogs, they got their fucking chips. You know what I mean? They're ready for it. But like a music festival, right? It's like, there's gonna be like fucking $29 hot dogs. Like, it's going to be like barely, like water's going to be like $17 a bottle. They only accept Cash App. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then like, you'll be like, I have Venmo. And then they'll be like, no, it's Cash App only. And then you're trying to download Cash App, but you can't even download Cash App because like there's so many people using their phones in the small radius that like it doesn't even work.
Exactly.
So like, but there's like more than I'm just naming, you know what I mean? There's not enough places to take a shit or piss. The porta potties are disgusting. Like, it's like you're going to smell like shit, and there's only X amount of showers, and the lines are going to be long for the showers. Like, people probably 99% of the people are going to be on drugs, like especially party drugs like Ket, MDMA, ecstasy. Maybe some fat. It's like fucking, what's the other shit? Whippets. Like,
lots of whippets.
And obviously like Kush and shit. And like, as when you're on drugs, your like normal body levels go down. Like you need more food and water.
Get dehydrated.
Yeah. So like people know about all these problems. Oh, and I'll name another one. Your phone's going to die.
Exactly. They're not going to have chargers.
You ain't just going to have the friendly air-conditioned charger palace. You know what I mean? If they do have a pop-up little... You're going to be paying $30, Cash App. And then you're going to be like, how do I pay Cash App? My phone's dead.
Cash App.
And your phone's
15% off already.
So like people have all these problems. They know what a music festival is going to consist of. I mean, it's pretty much modern day Woodstock, right?
It is Woodstock.
Yeah. So it's like people show up to these, and then like people get on the internet and complain like that the event wasn't put on properly, or this happened and this didn't happen. And it's like, what do you expect? It's pretty much you're showing up for a shit show.
Exactly.
Like people expect it's going to be the Hilton or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
they do.
Like,
what do you mean?
Yeah. It's like, then you see all these videos online and people talking shit, and their friend died of dehydration, or the fucking, a woman was walking around in her own piss for 6 hours. It's like people were covered in mud and shit. It's like, what did you expect, right? Yeah. And then I seen this other thing, and it said, this was a statistic, 80% of the people that went to Coachella fucking did the buy now, pay later thing.
The Clara?
Yeah, Klarna type of shit like that, where they're going to pay monthly installments to pay for their ticket. They couldn't even afford their ticket.
Oh, yeah.
But they're like, we're going to go to this shit show.
We're going to see a little baby.
Yeah, like literally. So, like, think about this, right? This mentality, right? I mean, this is like strictly like Zan Cam, even though my ass would still come somewhat prepared to this shit. I'd have my little polo bag. I'd have my pre-rolled joints, my Zan type shit.
Bro, that's like, the only preparation is your drugs.
Like I would still have like, some type of like water. I'd probably have like a Cliff Bar in the shit. You know what I mean? Like
tiny little
I'd be the minis, like the kids ones and shit. Like, I'd still be somewhat prepared, right? Yeah. But like these people show up to these like Bonnaroo, Electric Forest, fucking like Coachella type events, and it's like
we're gonna survive 3 days on one water bottle
that's laced with fat.
Literally.
Like, think about that shit. Like, all these people are just fucked on drugs, and they have no plan. And then they lose their friends and shit, which, like, if you have phone charger and shit like that, if you didn't know this, the Apple came out with a new setting where I can find Nate right now.
Really?
I can find Nate. Watch this. I can
find Nate.
See, look. Find Nate.
How do you find Nate?
Look at this.
Damn, it's got like a little tracker on
I'm already here. Like, watch. I could go to the other side of the room. Nate's trying to find me. Yeah. So if you didn't know that shit, and it'll actually point you, because, like, okay, you can find them on a map. You're like, all right, I see they're here. But this event's fucking 3 square miles long, and it says we're already within the same circle. So you click that, and it'll like point you in the direction of where their phone's at until you get there, and then it'll notify you and say here.
Something they should have already had.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like that's nice, but if your phone's dead and you still need to download Cash App, you're fucked.
Or if your dumbass friend's phone's dead.
Yeah, right? And then they're having a panic attack because, you know what I mean? Your friend Barb, she forgot she forgot. Right? She don't even know if she left the oven on or not, or the stove. You know what I mean? And she's tripping her hair iron or whatever, her straightener. She left it on at the fucking B&B or something, you know? I don't know. It's just like,
a shit show.
These certain like fucking, I don't even know what you call it. This certain label of people that go to these places, and it's like, what did you expect? It's going to be a shit show. There's no way around it unless you're fucking some TikTok influencer that bought the like $16,000 package to get like front row stage and like an air conditioned like building with free food and water and bathrooms and shit and phone chargers. It's like, what else did you expect? It's like, it's what I mean. It's like, it's an absolute shit
I gotta play
show.
this little snippet for you.
Dope.
I've been waiting.
Dope. In the Olive Garden. In the Olive Garden.
Just heard that shit last
I'm adding
night.
in the Olive Garden.
Damn.
Yeah.
Add in the Olive Garden. I got another one.
Did you know? Did you know that when you put cheese on sandwich cheese is you? This is because sandwich and cheese melt you. Cheese melts, sandwich on you melt, and is referencing melting on your sandwich. Did you know?
That makes
Did you know?
sense. Yeah. So like,
that's kind of how I feel about Coachella.
yeah,
If I had to put it in meme terms.
I mean, like, I have no desire to go to an event like that.
Me neither,
anymore.
because I'll be like wanting to see one guy out of
Yep.
100.
Oh, and he is not on until 9 p.m.
He's like on at 6 a.m. on a Sunday.
Bro, exactly.
And he gets like 30 minutes, and he's like,
that's
all
it.
right, they're
And then,
telling
like-
me to leave.
And then like the stupid fucking like random fucking bear fucker
Yep,
from like Carolina you've never even heard of gets like an hour and a half.
exactly.
And then like he keeps like, oh, y'all want an encore? And the whole crowd's like, no, we want Travis Scott. He's like, encore. Yeah, guys. And then it's just like
Jelly Roll Part 2.
type shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an off-brand jelly roll.
Exactly.
You get like
you
fucking
literally don't know this fuck. His name's like Wolf Christian.
you
or
get
something.
like fucking you get like cream-filled donut,
Yeah, exactly.
not jelly roll.
From Colorado, Aspen.
Mm-hmm. Like if you look at the lineup, it's like all those random fuckers. It's just like, who are these
Lil
people?
Scooty.
Remember that one that Cincinnati used to have? It's over.
I
guess
wish.
COVID fucking killed it. It wasn't as big as
Yeah,
Coachella.
quesos and
It was,
nose.
Bunbury or whatever.
That was
Bunbury,
Cincinnati.
that's
I
right.
think we tried like to sneak in there.
Oh,
one
we
year.
did try to sneak
Yeah.
into that down at Yeet.
So I remember, like,
Sawyer Point.
I think like Post Malone headlined that one.
Yeah,
year.
he did. I remember like hearing him. We
That's
went
a
to that
vibe.
shit. Weren't we in the garage up top?
Yeah.
And we couldn't like get down. Like the garage didn't have an exit door.
Yeah, something
And
like
people
that.
were like fucking going under the fence from the
Yeah.
third floor
Yeah.
and like dropping down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like it's real. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I guess like
Bunbury.
COVID killed that shit.
Is that what it said the last time we had it?
2020 was the
cool.
last year.
Bunbury.
Killed all the
That
music.
year it was
Yeah.
21 Pilots, Marshmello,
Marshmallow.
Kane Brown.
Kane
Kane Brown.
Post Malone.
There's a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So.
Damn.
But it's like all the randoms.
But there's
We had
now-
our own.
we
like,
had our-
We do
Coachella.
have one. It's
Damn.
called the Cincinnati Music Festival, but it's like a bunch of just like random
Local.
fucks you don't even
Oh
know.
yeah, it's just like
Like, oh look,
yeah. I perform at Hi-Fi on Tuesday nights. Oh, you've never seen me on Tuesday nights at Hi-Fi.
let's see. It's
I
the
It's just the guy
headliners-
up there like ding
I-
ding ding ding.
It was actually it was
Come buy
supposed-
your $12 zero at fucking
Jeez.
Hi-Fi.
So it's just like a 1 day thing now. And
One
it's
day they're like,
it was supposed to be Janet Jackson was the headliner, but I
She's
guess
fucking
she
dead.
withdrew. And it's
a
LL
fucking hologram or some shit.
LL Cool J is
Damn.
headlining now,
Bruh.
and it'll also feature Earth, Wind, and Fire and Anthony
Was this
Hamilton.
for fucking like 80-year-olds?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was
that
saying.
one's like, yeah. That's crazy, though. I didn't even realize that. You're right.
It's
I
like
was so fucking zanned out in my youth. I forgot.
Damn.
They're like, Bunbury.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot too.
Yeah, that was like that was like people's training wheels to go to like Bonnaroo.
That was
Coachella.
like the chance for Cincinnati to like pop off.
Yeah.
Like, it was ready to bust, and then COVID's like,
fuck you, Cincinnati. Yeah. Cincinnati always has these like mini things. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
They like are copying.
It's like a micro city.
Damn, it for real is. They're like trying to copy. Like, why move anywhere else? We got it too. Damn.
Fucking Coachella.
We got a beach. The beach. It's just the Ohio River.
Jeez, Little Miami.
We got a Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs. It's just the Bengals.
We got a Yankees.
The Reds. The Reds.
We got a hockey team. They're not even in the Stanley fucking series.
Holy fuck.
We got a soccer team.
FC.
Over there in their little corner. FC's just packed in the corner back.
We got an Eiffel Tower. Kings Island.
Peru Tower. Damn, we do got a little Eiffel
We got
Tower.
a Brooklyn Bridge. The Roebling.
Damn, it is like a little scoop of Brooklyn right there. We got the Berlin Wall over there. Just a little slice of it.
It's literally just the fucking river walls to stop the flooding.
There is a little like, damn, I just got pictures of Xanax on my There is actually like a little slice of the Berlin Wall over by like the slavery museum.
Yeah, I've seen that chunk.
And there's like a sign 2 miles down the street like Berlin Wall replica over, or not replica. It's like Berlin Wall this way, and it's like this little fucking slab.
It's like we got the DC Smithsonian's, the
Jeez.
Cincinnati Museum Center.
It's fucking Amtrak station.
We got the Chicago Art Museum, Cincinnati Art Museum.
We got the Sphere, the little IMAX inside the museum.
Damn, you're right. They're there for the IMAX.
We used to have the London Eye, the world's biggest fucking carousel.
Ferris wheel.
Where's that?
Ferris wheel.
It was down on
Remember?
the bank.
Oh, we did have
COVID killed it
COVID.
too.
Yeah.
COVID rolled it down.
Yeah, and then the Newport was supposed to pop up a permanent one, and they were like, "We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened."
Bro, since he actually had his chance to pop off.
Since he's like always, they keep trying
Right on
too.
the
No,
edge.
like they keep trying. The city's like, how are we going to get more tourism and more money into the city?
breweries.
Yeah,
Let's fix up the subway system.
yeah, turn it into a bathhouse.
Let's make a connector.
Yeah,
It just goes
That
to
is
OTR.
1 mile long.
somebody from like fucking
Bro, it's like a mini fucking like transit.
somebody
it just
from
goes
like
to OTR.
some family from Brazil visiting here is like, oh, the connector.
Let's take it to Kentucky. It's like it just goes to OTR, bro.
They just show up. It's just like hood gangs, like fucking scrap.
Pull up on Republic.
They're like, where we at?
Looking like India in this bitch.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
it's
that
like
is kind of a
I mean,
vibe, though.
Cincinnati's like, yeah, we're surrounded by other states. It's just like Lawrenceburg.
Indiana. That's the other state.
Bro, do you ever feel like even though the roads keep going past Lawrenceburg, it's like Indiana just ends at Lawrenceburg? It's like this
There's
is what
nothing
it
else
is.
to see after that, bro. It's like concepts in Hollywood. That's all you get.
It's literally it's just
Next stop,
why keep going
Indianapolis.
past it? Yeah, it's like that's it. Kentucky's like airport. That's all we
That's it.
got.
That's all you. Bobby Mackey's. That's like, fucking. What are the goddamn caves? Fucking caves in Kentucky.
Mammoth Cave.
Mammoth Cave. There you go.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. Cincinnati like tries to put on all this shit. It's like they try.
The fucking gay
They keep
Blink
trying.
festival.
Yeah,
That shit was fucking goofy.
they're just trying. They're just like, what more can we do as a city to get us on the
We
map?
have a new Jeff Ruby's across the street.
Jeff Ruby, you just get a picture with him. He's like, moke.
Got a cigar in his mouth.
He's off his Vicodin. He's just like, I'm fucking old.
He's on cocaine. Bro,
That's
I
like-
really like.
That's it. It's like that's
That's a valid point.
we're just like a micro.
Micro city.
Everyone's just micro doing shit in Cincinnati.
It's like, yeah, we have a festival, but it's only in this little pocket of the city. It's like one street.
No, it's like festival. You mean the St. Jude Festival? Yeah,
Bro, those are all like little micro festivals too, like all the Catholic festivals. St. Dominic.
It's like Oktoberfest. Somebody like books a flight here. They're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Damn.
It's just like a bunch of like Anheuser-Busch fucking like beer stands, and they're just like, "This is German."
They're trying to pop it off.
That
They
shit's
moved
good
it
though,
closer to
for-
the river. That was
Bro,
not
I'll
bad.
never like. I mean, like when like I just got a free Reuben from Izzy's during the Oktoberfest. Like I remember, like they had it wrapped up. It looked like a Burger King Whopper type shit, and like it was so fucking busy that night at Oktoberfest. Like, I literally fucking what was it? Oh yeah, like I was like, oh, I don't have any cash. She's like, it's tap to pay, and I literally just like fucking like act like I tapped, and then she's like, you're good, and it was just so stressed. Like, yeah, just got like a free fucking Reuben.
Bro,
It's like, hell yeah,
kind of send me on a trip.
Oh,
Like,
I know, just micro city.
we are micro.
We're micro. That's all it is. It's like they try to pop off like they are this big LA, New
They
York.
had their chance.
It's like
Should have built that subway. All
something.
because of the subway, bro.
Something. And then meanwhile, city of Cincinnati and the Bengals are requesting like $350 million from the city
From
of Cincinnati.
taxpayers. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's go pay for the Bengals.
Oh, literally, they're like they want the city to pay for
That's
Paycor
the
Stadium.
fucking goofiest
It's
shit
like,
I've
what do you
ever
mean?
heard.
You're the NFL.
You're Mike Brown, bro.
Oh, I know. He's like, get it from the taxpayers.
Like, yeah,
It's like
we'll
you're
ask
already
the city.
fucking them for $300 a ticket per game. It's like,
Nobody even wants these renovations either.
no. It's like, what's wrong with it?
We had our
Why do we
chance.
need to update this more so you can update the fucking suites?
We were in the Super Bowl and we missed it, and
Yeah.
that was it.
That was it.
That was our shot.
Yeah, that was it.
Now they think like we owe them or something. Like, we were in the Super Bowl 3-4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Pay up.
Pay up.
Paycor.
Mm-hmm. It's like, that's it. Yeah, March Madness ended. Florida took the championship.
Yeah, I didn't even watch. I watched like half of one game. The
Yeah,
whole
Florida won it. Florida's like, we are the champion.
Masters was this past week.
Yep, fucking
Rory.
Rory McIlroy won it.
time. Rory.
He fucking won it. Yep, Rory fucking won
That's
it,
a
dude.
vibe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you
Before
should
we
have seen
tap
it.
out-
I was happy for Rory, man. I
He's
was
a good
happy
guy.
for Rory McIlroy. He was crying. He's like, "This is amazing," because he hit the Grand Slam, which he's won like all the important tournaments there are. Like, that was cool. And did you know the Masters jackets are actually made here in Cincinnati?
Cincinnati.
Shit.
Yep. They get the Masters jackets
That's
from
what we're known for.
Cincinnati.
Green Jack.
Mm-hmm. So if you ever come up on one of those in the thrift and it's not a fake duplicate, you might have some money.
Upcoming events: Zoo Bloom at the Cincinnati and Botanical Gardens.
Damn. They're
General admission $8 to $24.
like, come to
I
check
think
out.
I'm gonna hit the zoo here soon. This
Man,
is like
I
the
wanna
best
go.
time to hit it.
Tulip Mania.
'Cause,
More
like-
than 100,000 tulips.
This is the best time to hit the zoo because it's like
Oh
before
my God, when
too
it's like
hot
90 and humid
and all
and
the
it just smells like monkey shit.
man, it's like mating season and all the animals are fucking horny. They're like fucking moving and shit.
Fucking mating season. That's kind of a vibe, though. Yeah, 18th, 19th is Easter Sunday. You know what I mean? Get your Easter on.
Man, it would be nice to take my woman out on like one of them river boats. To
BB
go
River
get
Boat.
yeah,
I've
dinner
been-
on a boat.
I tried to do that last year. They're not bad prices.
For real. Like even
a
if it's
dinner?
like a pork roast or something, I'm
Yeah.
happy with it.
Yeah, a bunch of no-name.
Yep, so Zoo Blooms, that's happening.
We got not this
Egg
one.
hunt at Washington Park. Watch out though. It might just be an
Bro,
egg filled with fentanyl needles.
Dang.
2 weekends
Cat
from
Williams, Heritage Bank Center.
now. Damn, cat. 2 weekends from now, it's Asian Food Fest.
Oh my God.
Dude, I think that's every week, to be honest. I think that happens every
But
week.
one of the vendors is BBQ chicken.
Oh my God, babe.
Bro, and that's not even like Asian chicken.
Oh, and they're just like, we're Korean.
It's in the name.
Going on right now, Jazz at the Square.
We got Vets and Brew
Right now
tattoo
at Fountain
contest.
Square, Jazz at the Square.
OTR. Tattoo contest. Open to veterans.
Northside Farmers Market tomorrow.
Come to Samuel Adams Tap Room with your tattoo.
I'm actually kind of like excited for Easter. I just want some of those peeps, you know, like the little
Wait.
just a little fucking mushroom fucking little thingies.
FC Cincinnati
They're
watch
bunnies
party.
and they're marshmallows, buddy.
Cincinnati watch party. You can go to North Side. You can go to downtown, East Side, West Side, Middletown, Northern Kentucky. Or you can go to your own living room and watch it.
Obviously, you'll have the concert series coming back at Hard Rock Casino, Cincinnati. That was always a good fucking time to make some good money.
Finley Market Tour.
Mm-hmm.
Every Sunday. Saturday.
Dude,
Easter brunch on BB Riverboats.
man, I see that.
Easter
literally right
dinner
now.
on BB Riverboat.
Man, I tell you what, dog. I was talking to my old peoples and I was telling them, I was like, man, I want to have enough money to be able to pay for the Easter brunch at Jeff Ruby's Lampica for the family one time, you know. It's like $200 a person. But like they were like, "Oh, I don't want you to even if you had the money." I was like, "What do you mean?" They're like, that's just going to be such a snooty crowd there. You already know it's going to be like the judgy, like it's going to be like
they
an
did
old
kind of put it right.
1980s country club type of thing.
Snooty's the vibe. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Because I was thinking,
like the weatherman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Next weekend, Alt Park, $40. Alt Vines Fine Wines. Come to Alt Park and get drunk on wine. We got food trucks and soft drinks.
Yeah, I'll be gone on the 24th, so.
Damn, I might be there the 25th sipping wine.
Yeah, like I said, 24th, I'm gone.
Hell yeah, Dancing with the Stars Live, Andrew J. Brady, this weekend. $100 to get in. Well, that's about it. I gotta get tapping out of here,
That's
Cam.
cool. Next Tuesday, the last pod for a couple weeks.
Pop for a couple weeks.
We gotta make it work.
We're gonna call him from the
We
cruise
got a supposed guest next week. He's been trying to get on for a while. He's been too busy making pizzas and creamy garlic. We'll try to get him on next week. He said he'd be down. We're just making do with what we got.
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
All
been a
right.
great podcast.
We're
Back.
tapping.
Keep fucking cooking on. Don't worry. Pay your taxes. It's tax day. And that's about it. All right.
All right.
That's it.
Beep. Beep. Beep.